I would say, I think there was a lot of fear, I think, during that time. And there was also, a lot of uncertainty. That's putting it probably mildly.
Mildly.
As a parent, as a parent, there was definitely some challenges when it came time when, North Carolina was a very restrictive state. So my oldest daughter, she was, really in school at that point, and they completely shut down and said, all right, nope, it's virtual. And that was really something that I had to take inventory of, because I was worried about a lot of my team at the time. We were all working together in a call center environment. So we were all kind of shoulder to shoulder, which was obviously not ideal.
Right.
So there were a lot of challenges there where we had to talk about it and go, okay, so we have a lot of different people that have children that are facing these challenges. We have a lot of customers that are starting to become really concerned about, how do I manage servicing my car? How do I even get my car to you during this? And there was a lot of out of the box thinking that had to happen. So I think, the positive from all of the uncertainty, all of the challenges and the fear, I think we've realized as an industry and as people how resilient we are. There's a lot of ability that we've kind of taken in the last couple of years, where we've had to adapt a lot of different components of our business, and also with how we support our people. Mm-hmm. And, I felt very blessed with Scott Clark, again, being a progressive organization, that Chris allowed me that flexibility and understood. And he said, however we need to structure business and get it handled, I completely trust you and your decisions to.
Sounds just like Chris too.
Yep. And so he really facilitated that, being able to do that for my team as well, be able to make those business decisions that were really, going to be, flexible and empowering for my employees to be able to take care of their families and be able to handle their fears and some of the pieces that in the challenges that they were facing. But then, in terms of how I helped the business and continued to push, the envelope and continue to adapt during that time, he enabled me to really just figure out solutions. And, David Blackburn, again, too, I have to credit him, service director. He's always been a very progressive thinker and somebody that's very, very supportive of people in automotive. And he has that same passion with his team. And we adapted a lot of different things together. It was that combination of working, BDC service, the whole entire dealership. We had to have that synergy and that ability to work together and think outside the box. So I think that's, for me personally, taking, 2 years later outside of COVID, it's really been something that I've witnessed a lot of the industry changing, having that flexibility, having that, that understanding that people are just doing business differently. Their values and the things that they know are important to them, they've changed alongside what they look for in their next jobs. They've changed how they go about their work days.
Hello, everybody. Here's a quick word for you all. We know electric vehicles are increasing around the nation, actually around the world. The question we ask ourselves is, are we to fear the EV adoption and what it'll do to fixed operations? So we decided not to speculate, but to gather real data to see how electric vehicles will affect and change fixed operations in the future. Our service department is going to remain the profit center in the future. Find out at NADA 2023 in our workshop how electric vehicles will change fixed operations. We look forward to seeing you there.